Hello, my friends from the channel. How are you all doing? It's a pleasure to talk to you about another topic on health and well-being. For those who don't know me yet, I'm Antonio Carlosa, biologist, specialist in clinical analysis and research of nutritional supplements for over 20 years. Here, I bring you content and documentaries based on evidence, always focused on improving your health and quality of life. I hope you enjoy the topics we have prepared with great care. And one important detail, always let me know if you are enjoying it or not, so that I can improve the quality of the content even more. Also, leave your comment. I read and respond to all of them. Now, without further ado, let's get to the video. Today's topic is how to deal with loneliness in old age. Have you ever heard that? A lack of social connection can be as bad for your long-term health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It sounds shocking, but that's a finding highlighted by the US Surgeon General, who has declared an epidemic of loneliness and social isolation. If you're watching this, maybe that feeling of silence has started to feel a little too loud. Or maybe you're worried about someone you love. It's a heavy weight to carry, and it's easy to feel like it's a permanent part of life. But it absolutely doesn't have to be. While feeling lonely is common as we get older, it is not a life sentence. In this video, we're not just going to talk about the problem, we're going to share simple, expert-backed strategies to help you build new connections, rediscover a sense of joy, and live a life filled with meaning. We're in this together. Let's get started. First, let's understand what we're dealing with. Before we can fight back, we need to know what we're up against. It's important to understand the difference between being alone and being lonely. Social isolation is about the numbers you have few social contacts or don't see people very often. You might live by yourself or just not get out much. Loneliness, on the other hand, is a feeling. It's that ache you get when you feel disconnected, misunderstood, or left out. You can be surrounded by people and still feel profoundly lonely if you don't feel a real sense of connection. So why does this feeling seem to hit harder in our later years? Well, life happens. We might be grieving the loss of a partner, siblings, or friends we've had for decades. Retirement, which is supposed to be this golden era, can suddenly take away our daily routine and the built-in social network from work. And physical hurdles like trouble with hearing, vision, or just getting around can make it tougher to engage with the world like we used to. These things can shrink our social world, creating the perfect storm for loneliness. And this isn't just about feeling sad. The health effects are serious. Chronic social isolation is linked to a roughly 29% increased risk of heart disease and a 32% increased risk of stroke. Loneliness is associated with about a 50% increased risk of developing dementia in older adults. It can weaken the immune system and is a major risk factor for depression and anxiety. That risk to your long-term health is comparable to well-known factors like smoking and obesity. The point of telling you this isn't to scare you. It's to validate what you're feeling. It's real, it's serious, and it's something you have the power to change. Naming the problem is the first step to solving it. Strategy 1. Be the architect of your social life. So, what can we actually do? Our first, and maybe most powerful, strategy is to get intentional about our social connections. Loneliness has a sneaky way of making us passive. It whispers that nobody wants to hear from us. We have to learn to talk back to that voice. A great way to start is by becoming a proactive scheduler. Don't wait for the phone to ring, pick it up. Schedule regular calls or video chats with your family and old friends. Seriously, put it on the calendar like a doctor's appointment, a Tuesday morning check-in with your daughter, or a Friday night video call with the grandkids. This creates a routine of connection and gives you something to look forward to. You go from being a passive person waiting for connection to being the active architect of your social life. Beyond your current circle, it's key to create chances to build new friendships. This is where groups centered around a shared interest are pure gold. What do you enjoy? Or what have you always wanted to try? Local community centers, libraries, and places of worship are full of opportunities. Think about a book club, a gardening group, a choir, or even a walking club. The best part is that the activity itself is a natural icebreaker. You're not just showing up, trying to make friends from scratch. You're sharing an experience, and that's how great friendships begin. Finally, think about volunteering. Giving your time doesn't just help others. It has huge benefits for you. It gets you out of the house and gives you a powerful sense of purpose. As our roles in life change from parent to young kids or from our professional careers, our sense of purpose can fade. Volunteering recharges that feeling. You could read 2 kids at a school, help out at an animal shelter, or work in a community garden. So many organizations need your wisdom and your time. By helping others, you often end up helping yourself the most, building new connections, and reminding yourself of the incredible value you bring to the world. Strategy to use technology as a bridge. not a barrier. In today's world, some of our best connection tools are digital. Now, I know for some, the word technology is enough to make you want to run for the hills. It can feel like a whole new language. But I want to encourage you to see technology not as a barrier, but as a bridge. Let's start simple. You don't need to be a tech guru. Just focus on one or two things. Like video calling. Apps like FaceTime, Zoom, or WhatsApp are made to be easy to use. With one tap, you can have a face-to-face chat with a loved one across the country. Seeing their smile adds a richness that a phone call just can't match. Research suggests that for older adults, using this kind of tech is associated with lower rates of depression and a greater sense of connection. It makes you feel like you're right there with them. Once you're comfortable with that, you can explore finding your online tribe. The internet has communities for literally every hobby you can imagine. Are you a classic movie buff? There are Facebook groups for that love to garden. There are online forums where people share pictures of their plants. These groups offer a sense of belonging that's available 24/7, right from your home. And a quick word for the adult children and caregivers watching. You are so important here. Your parent might feel overwhelmed by all this. The best thing you can do is be a patient teacher. Help set up a tablet, install the apps, and write down simple, step-by-step instructions in big, clear print. Do a few practice calls with them. Your gentle encouragement can unlock this entire world of connection. It's a gift that keeps on giving. If you're finding these ideas helpful, and you agree this is a conversation we need to be having, would you mind taking a second to hit the like button? It's a small click for you, but it tells YouTube that this is valuable information, which helps it reach more people who might be feeling alone and need to hear that there's hope. Thank you for that. Strategy 3. Find your reason to get up in the morning. One of the worst parts of loneliness is how it can make you feel like you won't have a role to play anymore. That's why our third strategy is all about finding a sense of purpose. Having a reason to get out of bed in the morning is a powerful antidote to loneliness. This is the perfect time to rekindle old passions or spark new ones. Think back, what did you love to do before life got so busy? Did you play an instrument? Now is the time to pick it back up. Or, why not try something totally new? Many community colleges offer low-cost or free classes for seniors. From pottery to creative writing to learning a new language. Engaging in meaningful activities like these is associated with better health and well-being. The goal is simply to get your mind and spirit wrapped up in something you find genuinely fulfilling. Another fantastic way to find purpose is through the companionship of care. This could mean adopting a pet. The benefits are huge. A dog needs to be walked, which gets you outside and talking to other dog owners. A cat offers quiet companionship and a warm presence. The simple act of being responsible for another living creature gives you structure, routine, and unconditional love. If a pet feels like too much, even caring for houseplants can provide a sense of purpose and something to nurture. We mentioned volunteering before, but it's crucial for a sense of purpose. When you volunteer, you are actively using your life experience to contribute to something you care about. This creates a profound feeling of being needed and valued, which directly fights the feelings of uselessness that loneliness can bring. It shifts your focus from your own feelings to the needs of others, and that shift in perspective is incredibly powerful. Strategy 4. Move your body, lift your spirits. Our physical and emotional states are completely connected. It's tough to feel optimistic when your body feels sluggish. That's why our fourth strategy is all about physical activity, not just for your health, but as a tool to fight loneliness. Joining group fitness activities is a brilliant 2-for-1 deal. You get moving, and you're instantly in a social setting. Look for senior-friendly classes at a local community center or gym. Things like water aerobics, senior yoga, tai chi, or walking groups are perfect. They redesign for all fitness levels and provide a built-in time each week to see the same friendly faces. Soon enough, those faces can turn into friends. But you don't even need a formal class. Just getting outdoors can do wonders for your mood and your sense of connection to the world. A daily walk around the block or spending time at a local park helps reduce feelings of isolation. Sunlight and nature are natural mood boosters, and you open yourself up to small spontaneous interactions, a nod from a neighbor, a quick chat with someone walking their dog. These little moments are like deposits in your social bank account. Plus, staying active boosts your energy and confidence. It creates a positive cycle. When you feel better physically, you're more likely to say yes to a lunch date or to try that new club. So, start small. A short walk each day is a fantastic beginning. Strategy 5. It's a sign of strength to ask for help. With all of these strategies, it's vital to remember that sometimes loneliness is too heavy to lift on our own. There is zero shame in asking for help. In fact, it is a sign of incredible strength. Our final strategy is about seeking professional and emotional support. If these feelings are overwhelming and just won't go away, talking to a therapist can be incredibly helpful. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) are very effective for loneliness. A therapist can help you spot and challenge the negative thoughts that keep you stuck. Like if I call my son, I'll just be a bother. They give you tools to reframe those thoughts and navigate social situations with more confidence. Another amazing resource is support groups. Finding people who truly get it is a game. There are groups for everything. Grief support for those who have lost a spouse, groups for managing a chronic illness, you name it. In these spaces, you can share what you're feeling without judgment. That sense of being truly understood is a powerful antidote to feeling like you're all alone. Finally, talk to your doctor. Be open with them about your feelings of loneliness. The medical world is increasingly recognizing social connection as a critical part of your health. Your doctor can be a gateway to local resources you might not know about, like community programs, social workers, or friendly visitor services. Think of your doctor as a partner in your total well-being end. That includes your social and emotional health. A special message for family and caregivers. If you're watching this because you're worried about a parent or loved one, thank you. Your concern is the first and most important line of defense against loneliness. First, take the time to truly listen. Don't just ask, "How are you?" and accept, "I'm fine." Ask open-ended questions that invite a real story. What was the best part of your day? Or tell me more about that. Sometimes, the best gift you can give is your undivided attention. Second, be a facilitator. Instead of just telling them what they should do, work with them. Help them look up local groups that match their interests. Offer to drive them to the first meeting, or sit with them while they make that first call. Your support can make trying something new feel much less scary. And finally, remember that consistency beats intensity. A short, daily phone call often means more than a huge visit every few months. Your regular presence in their life is a steady anchor of connection they can hold on to. We have covered a lot today, from understanding what loneliness really is to 5 powerful strategies to build a more connected life. We've talked about proactive scheduling, using technology as a bridge, finding purpose, moving your body, and having the strength to ask for help. Here is what I hope you take away. Loneliness does not have to be the end of your story. It can be a chapter, but you hold a pen. The next chapter starts with one small step, one phone call, one walk to the park, one visit to the library. You have a lifetime of wisdom and experience inside you.